Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dungeon Dads podcast. Thank you for listening regularly. We appreciate it. We hope you've told a friend or two about us. We hope you've posted a review. We appreciate all of those things. We do want to let you know at the end of this episode, we'll be doing our big miniature painting contest winner reveal. So please stick around. Don't let the music fool you. We'll be back. And now, the next episode of the Dungeon Dads.
Heroes rise, heroes fall. I see 'em on the front line, standing tall. They're risking life and limb to answer the call. But what they fighting for? Don't know, don't care. Just along for the ride, but everyone must in. I'ma make sure I'm gonna win inside.
All right, welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Woo. We've got the Dungeon Dads here. Let's have a round of introductions. John, why don't you say hello?
Hello. How is everyone out there?
And he's our resident wizard who has got a halfling right index finger instead of his large man hands.
That's right.
And we're gonna see what else he does with that book that ate it off.
About to point at some Durgers.
And we got Tim here, our resident warlock.
Yeah, you may hear the bath running behind me because it's bath time in this household. My kids are still up.
Nice.
West Coast represent.
Yes. My kids are still up. East Coast represent.
Still up on the East Coast too. Jesus.
Yeah.
And Sam, the old man of the group.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going, everybody?
All right. Well, we are when we left off last time, we were right about to fight some Durgers and some Drow, or I should say fight. I don't know. You guys have found many non-combative ways to end encounters, especially the last episode. and just a quick recap. These guys have left the Hark army. They traveled through a godly forest called the Gnome's Gap, where they received some epiphanies about their life and about what they're trying to do here in the Breen Valley. They walked through the forest, trying to skirt the woods around the open field around Lakeshire, which is currently their goal. And Lakeshire is figured pretty largely for the Dungeon Dads so far. If you haven't heard Filner's origin episode yet, it's definitely worth pausing this and going back and seeing the town for the first time, and how Filner made his first acquaintance with the spear tip Perso Incompetent, who he's still carrying around. And it turned him from a mild-mannered pastry chef into a mild-mannered killing machine.
Mild-mannered? Really? All right.
But Lakeshire just keeps coming up again and again. The spy Hank gave us some indication that there was a conspiracy to undermine the Hark forces with incompetent human soldiers. There was a Monteran. What's that?
Whose high daddy was
I've
that?
got a little baby in here visiting me.
Oh, hello, little baby.
You're supposed to be in bed. You're not in bed. What happened? You climbing out here and now you have yogurt. I don't know how that happened. Did you get that yourself? He's 2 years old. He's going in the fridge and getting yogurt by himself after getting out of bed.
That's awesome.
I don't get it.
And it's probably on the highest shelf too, knowing your kids.
I don't know what's going on. He climbed in. He probably went and got a stepping stool.
The refrigerator is also probably still open, dude. Just so you know. Propped open by a step stool.
Hey son,
need to go check that,
can you
John?
close that for me, son? Yeah, shoo, get out of here. Go close that for me, huh? I'm going to go check that.
While he goes and checks the fridge. The next sort of mention of this, Yvis Randall. He was the Monteran noble who came and wanted to see Abel fight. He was just enamored, and he sort of remembered him as an old cleric of Tempest. He also gave the information that Tempest's prick, which is Abel's old spear, is somewhere in Lakeshire in the Waterdavian Council's house. So Abel might be looking for that. Tempest told Abel to go to Lakeshire, and the satyr Griggly said that they should go to Lakeshire, and Filner says he knows someone in Lakeshire who could help get word to Mr. Percy to leave. So all roads seem to lead to Lakeshire. And
I'm back.
in order to
Through
get there,
these assholes in front
and
of us.
through, and through these assholes. All right, so fellas, we are in initiative. Let's all get our rolls here.
9.
All
I
right.
got an 11.
20.
Okay.
And then Saber,
All right.
I got to do Saber.
All right, do that.
15.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, the Durgers got a 16, so they actually are going to go first. And the Drows got...
I'm going first.
I'm sorry, they're going to go first after you do something.
They're probably going to attack first.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We'll see. Yeah, I feel like Jonas is going to make a pocket of
Some
something.
pocket of some kind, and
Yeah.
start protecting
And
my
the-
friends behind
dude.
me. Super.
And the Drow got a 10, so he's going to go last, except for Abel.
Listen, I just want to point out that a 9 is actually a very good roll for me.
It's true. You got like -5 from all your initiative rolls, right? Because your dexterity is so low.
-1. I have a -1.
Oh, that's not so bad.
All right.
All right. So let me paint you a quick word picture. These guys have like come down this path. The Drow is leading them, and there are 4 Durgers. Each one is carrying a part of a pole that is connected to. There's 2 different poles, and 2 Durgers are carrying each pole, and each pole has a sack full of dead and bloodied small folk, goblins and halflings mixed together in these sacks, and they are not the small halfling ladies that you saw at the goblin market. So these are other goblins and other halflings. They are about 80 feet away from you, and they have just shared a moment with Abel, who did not sneak behind the tree very well, and they just sort of tipped his hat, and there was a moment where they almost had an unspoken understanding that they would just all go about their business, but that fell apart, and they are moving toward you. And tell me what happens, Jonas.
Okay. So a few things. I see the goblins and the halflings in the sack, and I'm the only one that saw the goblins and halflings in the cave. Right. So I'm having a bit of a bad reaction to seeing those dead halflings and goblins in the sack.
Like indigestion kind of thing?
Yeah.
And why would you mix them together? That's disgusting.
Terrible. Ew. No, just the fact that
what's that lion and dragon fight at the Chinese restaurant? It's gross.
Just the fact that I saw them. They seem to be somewhat peaceful, and now I see some that are dead. And I've previously been attacked by a Durga before, so I just don't have any. I don't have any kind of good reaction when I see these guys.
So how fast do you run away?
Well, how are they? How far apart are they, Tom?
So the stick that they're carrying is about 15 feet long. Mm-hmm. So the closest ones to you are 80 feet, and then the ones that are furthest away from you on the other side of the sacks are 95 feet away from you.
95.
And they're close to each other, so like they're bunched in together.
So one quick question.
Sure. Yeah.
Have they have only seen me so far, correct?
They have only seen you so far. That is the truth.
But we're in initiative.
And you guys are you're in initiative, but you guys are behind the tree, and Abel is next to the tree. So it's like one tree, right? You guys aren't behind separate trees.
If I recall, we had reasonably good stealth rolls, and Abel did not. So
yeah.
So, he was just
like,
sitting there
I'm just going to
smoking.
sit here out in the open, non-confrontationally.
Yeah.
Smoke my pipe, tip my cat.
So they pulled their spears out, and they're heading towards Abel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're in initiative, so they haven't done that yet.
Oh, okay. I just figured that
They're just 80
feet away.
They're just
Coming
They
towards him.
drop the
They're
sack.
looking at us.
They've dropped the sack.
Okay.
Yeah,
Clearly
they dropped the
menacingly.
sacks.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. I am. I'm quite nervous at this point. I'm just going to. I'm just.
Oh, you boys don't know what you're in for.
I just-
You have no idea what kind of firepower I have hidden behind these trees.
I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna talk to both my guys. I'm gonna say, Filnir, they've dropped the sack. I think it's time for
Boy.
you to talk to your sword. Abel, if you see a divine phallus anywhere, grab it.
Oh, you Durgers better keep walking. You don't know what kind of trouble we got over here for likes of you.
And I am shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am gonna send 3 magic missiles out at
All right.
at 3 different Durgers. I don't know much about Drow yet, but the Durgers I hate. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna
One at each.
yeah.
Do you get 4 magic missiles?
Just 3 at first level.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know how that happened,
Wow.
but they all only do 2 damage.
Okay.
So that's a roll
Okay.
of 1 on each one.
On each one. Okay.
Okay, so yes, that happened.
See, you dirty Durgers, I warned you.
Okay.
Bink, bink, bink.
Well. That's what they say. That's Durger for. I think there's a wizard behind the tree, and we should target him as soon as possible. Okay. So
Now it's their turn.
It's their turn. So they have dropped this this sack, and I don't know if you guys know about Durgers, but they don't do too well in the broad daylight. And so the 2 in the front that were both hit, they sort of like pull their spear, their war picks out, and they start to go, and they both are invisible. And the 2 in the back, one of them was hit, one of them wasn't. The one that was hit also goes invisible, and the one who's like you can still see looks around, and he doesn't know, he didn't see the missiles go flying out, and he's just like danger is happening, and he does his little and he just gets giant. Like he balloons up to about 8.5 feet tall. Like he is as big as a hill giant, I think. But everything on him gets bigger too. So his war pick is huge. Everything is huge. And he comes barreling down the mountain at you guys. And he moves 30 feet. So he's now 65 feet away from Abel. And the other ones move too, but you can't see them. You just see, like, you hear footsteps. And they're running toward you also.
Okay.
Awesome. Good job, Jonas. Just
And
poke
it's,
the bear.
listen,
Just poke the bear.
Going first is a lot of pressure. Luckily,
course.
I will never have to know what that's like.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, just you wait.
And honestly, it's not like anyone here had 2 weeks to prepare for their very first move. All right, Saber.
Saber is going to run to Abel and get in position.
What is the position?
It's kind of a. It's just going to be right by his foot.
Just fierce,
Okay.
fierce-looking mongoose position.
Yeah.
All right, Filnir, it's you.
All right, so he is the big one is 65 feet away from us, and the other thing is still back like 90 feet.
Yeah, 80
Right,
feet from
80
you.
feet. Okay. Yeah, that's range. Okay, yeah, my range on this is 90 feet. I will cast Hex on the one we can see, the gigantic one.
Okay.
So that means I get to do, if ever I hit him, I get to do an extra 1d6 necrotic when I hit him with an attack.
Roll that and let's see how much you get.
Yeah. Okay. Roll that 6. That's a 4.
All right. So every time you hit these guys with this hex, you're going to do 4 extra damage.
Yes, sir.
That's a hell of a lot. That's pretty cool,
and
man.
then I will put myself in front of Ionis, with shield out and sword drawn, and I'll move. How far? He's pretty close to me, right? So I'll move about 10 feet up from him.
So you'll be in front of Abel too. Is that right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it okay? Don't forget, with the hex, you have to choose one of his abilities to hex, so that you'll give him disadvantage on one of his checks.
That is true. Let's see. What other spell might I play with? Let's do Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. And that's for checks, not saves, though. But yes.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So the drow. The drow sees you. Oh.
There's another kid.
Is that you again, John?
He's
knows.
having a blast over here, and he's got his mother chasing him all over the room. Love you, son.
Don't make it too fun. It'll keep happening.
God, he just completely got away. All right. Sorry about that.
All right. So the drow sees Filnir just appear from behind the tree also, and he moves his full movement forward 30 feet. So now he is you move 10 feet. That was 70 feet. So he's now 40 feet away from you. And he sort of raises his hands and he causes this like fiery dust to just like appear all around you and Abel. And actually Ionis too, because he's within 20 feet of this. And he's casting the spell Fairy Fire. So what I need from you guys is a dexterity saving throw.
Before we do that, can I wild counter that?
Oh man, you sure can. Let's
All right.
let's see it.
Wrigley's wild counter.
Remind us.
That's a
Remind
wild
us.
counter.
How does this work?
Yeah, tell us about
That's
it.
the spell that Griggly gave me. I wiggle my fingers, and I'm gonna toss it out as a cantrip, but it's like the 3rd level spell Counterspell, except that it triggers a contest between me and whoever sent the spell out. So
okay,
I'll throw it out as a cantrip, and then you'll have to kind of walk me through it a little bit. There's a wild table. Something crazy might happen if I lose this.
Yeah, so basically, as a cantrip, you're gonna throw this thing out. You're both gonna do a contested spell check.
Mm-hmm.
So you're both gonna roll a d20. You get to add your spell bonus to this, which is what? What do you have for your spell bonus?
Spell attack bonus is 6.
Spell attack bonus 6. Okay, so you're gonna add 6 to this.
Yep.
And it's you're using it as a cantrip, right? So the Fairy Fire is a 1st level spell, and the Drow is casting as a 1st level spell. Mm-hmm. So he has a plus 1 spell check, plus he gets to add 2 to it because he is you double the spell level to add to your check.
Okay.
So he's gonna add 3, and you're gonna add 6,
okay.
And whoever wins this contested check is gonna win the counter. Okay.
Okay.
And it's gonna control what happens on the wild surge.
Okay.
All right, what'd you get?
I got a 9 total.
A 9 total. All right, so he got a 13 total. So I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you roll a d20,
Okay.
and this is gonna determine. He's gonna get to choose what happens on this table. You're gonna be sort of linked as you wild counter this, like an almost like a barely visible thread of light forms between your finger, your griggly halfling finger, and the drow's hands as he's casting. And so you guys see this like sort of vaguely magical thread appear between these two casters. So roll me a d20 and tell me what you get. Just
Okay.
no bonuses, just roll it.
15.
A 15. Okay. So let me tell you the option the drow has. The spell is cast without interruption, or all of the wizard's clothes, armor, and belongings, except for what they hold in their hands, suddenly appear in a neat pile in the most difficult to reach place within line of sight of the caster. So the drow does not necessarily want that to happen. He would much prefer for the spell to cast without interruption. Okay. So that's the wild counter. It fails.
It fails. It failed.
Listen,
I'll take that
in
for a
terms
cantrip.
of good podcasting, I think it succeeded.
Yeah. Good. All right.
Grandma, I was sweating there for a second.
Ooh, that's big time. All right. So everyone needs to do a dexterity saving
Are we all
throw.
within range of this thing?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, 20 feet cube. I mean, he's trying to get you and Abel and whoever's behind the tree.
5.
Okay.
So I'm fair
I got a
five.
4.
I take it.
Okay.
All right.
So,
22.
oof. Jeez. Okay.
That's how John feels right now about getting that 22.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So, Sam and Tim, Filnir and Abel, you guys are like lit up now, and anyone who attacks you has advantage. But the good news is you're fighting a bunch of underdark creatures that have disadvantage on attacks in the sunlight, so they will still be attacking with
Right.
just
Equal
normal.
attack.
So the disadvantage and the
So it
advantage
gets
are
rid
gonna
of
be out.
disadvantage, basically.
Although,
Right.
yeah, it gets rid of disadvantage. Although the and actually no, it's true. It gets rid of disadvantage totally, because I was going to say that the Durgers who are invisible have advantage on their attack. Although any one disadvantage with any number of advantage or disadvantage, as long as there's one on each side, it totally blocks it out. So they don't have advantage now because of it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that was a fruitful move for the drow.
I tried, guys. I tried.
And what color are we
good.
glowing now?
You guys are all glowing.
There's 3 choices, right? I think it's like pink,
what are the 3 choices
pink,
here?
purple, or green, something like that.
Pink for sure.
Hold on.
Let's
Pink.
Okay.
That's your favorite.
I was like,
Pink.
let's get to the bottom of this.
This is important. We gotta, give people the whole presentation here.
Got to paint
the
that
word
word
picture.
picture.
Yeah. Oh, blue, green, or
You're-
violet. There's
yeah,
no
you're-
pink. I'm sorry. It's blue, green, or violet light.
Violet for sure. Violet for sure. These are drow. It's
Yeah,
a violet for sure. For sure. I mean, there's no question really about that. With those
Although it's
choices.
funny that you'd think making us glowing outline would like be even worse for them.
For them, right?
Because we glow.
No, they emit a. You just emit low light. It's
That doesn't show up in the sunlight.
it doesn't show up in the sunlight. Don't even worry about it. But you do have you have a violet tinge to you, like your aurora.
All right.
All right, Abel, taking
Oh my
it
God,
up the
it is.
rear. I mean, taking up the rear.
I mean, they are invisible, so we don't know what will happen.
Right? We don't know what's
That's
happening.
true. That's true.
So,
So remind me on the rules for targeting invisible. Like attack rolls against them have disadvantage, but
Yeah, and they're not hidden, so they
Okay.
have disadvantage. You
so
have
like
disadvantage
in
for-
theory, I could sort of see their tracks running through the grass. I can hear.
you kind of
'em.
know you heard them. You
I
heard
got
them
the
running.
general direction if
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't forget, there's one that's not invisible, and he's giant.
Yeah. So
So-
how close is the closest? Now the drow had to move within 60 feet, right, to cast the fairy fire. Is that the deal?
The drow is about 40 feet away from
He's about
from
40 feet
Filnir,
away.
about 50
from
feet
Phil.
away from you.
Okay. And how close is the closest? The big guy.
The big guy is a little bit behind the drow, so he's 10 feet behind the drow, so he's 60 feet away.
Oh, okay. Drow's a little faster. I am going to. So, like, Filnir sort of ran up and put himself in front of me.
Yeah, 10 feet in
between
front of you.
Yep.
Us, me and the Durgers. So I'm just going to run up 10 feet in front of him and give him a look like, who the hell do you think you are? And then I'm going to raise my spear up over my head and, give a shout to the sky, and a spiritual copy of my spear breaks off and flies out towards the drow.
Ugh.
Spiritual weapon. That is a natural one.
No.
You guys, you see the spiritual weapon. It's really impressive. It like flies out, it waves itself around the drow, and it comes down, and it hits the dirt in front of the drow's feet, and a cloud of dust sort of forms in front of him, and you hear from Filnir's hip, "Oh, you fucking suck, priest! I should have killed you long
God
ago."
damn it.
And
What's the saving throw?
This is a DC 14 saving throw for
charisma save?
charisma save, and you're gonna get 2d4 on this if you fail it.
Yeah,
You did.
I failed it. That's a 6
Okay.
altogether.
Shit.
It's just 5 though. It's just 5.
So I take 5 damage.
Take 5 damage, and you have disadvantage on your next melee attack.
Well, my
That
next
sucks,
melee
man.
attack or just attack in general?
Oh, attack in general. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right. So then I'm gonna go. Fuck it. Good shower, spear shower.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm gonna throw my spear at the drow,
Okay.
and that is a 12.
Okay. Well, you need to roll it again.
All right, because it's disadvantage.
And is anybody else going to throw their spear?
I'm not
with-
holding
with
my
him?
spear, which I
That
feel
was
like is a
16,
requirement, right?
So
My-
it is a 12.
My
Okay.
spears fell into
Yeah.
the swamp when the snake tried to eat me.
Oh,
They're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
So,
So
So-
I turn around. I'm like, what? Nobody?
so the spear, it comes real close to the drow, and he's like, whoa, but it doesn't hit him.
Son of a bitch.
Awesome.
So,
Okay, that's.
but
my
you don't
turn.
have disadvantage anymore. That was good.
Yeah, I
Good
got
work.
it out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Back at the top.
Back at the top. Okay. What is
Jonas.
the distance?
From what?
At this
Tell
point,
me what. I mean,
where
what is
are
the,
these?
like-
Where are the enemies? How far away?
Okay.
Because you're talking about my
So
2 weeks to
you have-
prepare. I prepared for a certain distance.
Okay. Okay.
God damn it. You with your fucking 100
Gotta
ass
maintain
feet.
a buffer just because you run.
So you've got from you 50 feet to the drow. You've got another 10 feet, so 60 feet to the large Durger, and you have nearby, not too far away, are the invisible Durgers. But I mean, you sort of know about where they are. They're all about 50 feet away.
The Durgers are about
The invisible
the
ones.
invisible ones are also about 50 feet away.
50 feet.
All right. This is such bullshit. All right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it such bullshit?
Is it?
It's all
Is it? It's only your second turn.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's just okay. So the big one is how far?
60 feet.
The big one is 60 feet from you.
The big one is 60 feet from me. All right, fine. The big one, I see him. I go up 30 feet. I just walk past Abel and Philnir. And I say, and I stare back at them like, who do you think you are?
Bad idea. This is a really bad idea.
And I walk past them.
Are next.
I look at the giant Durger, and I reduce him.
Okay. All right.
I take out a
shrink him back to his-
pinch of powdered iron, and I throw it on him, and I attempt to shrink him back down.
Okay. So what's his saving? What's your saving? Your spell DC?
The spell DC is 13. He needs to make a con save.
Ooh, con save. He's great at con saves.
Great.
Okay. He gets +2 to this. And he fails.
Yes!
Real bad. He got a 2.
And then go ahead. Go ahead.
So he goes, and he's like running, and he still sort of thinks he's big. Just so you know, he's like still got his arms wide out as though he's like giant, and he hasn't recognized the fact that he's not too smart.
So I reduce that ass, and then fuck.
He's like, now I've got a normal sized Durger running at me, but that's still not an acceptable situation.
Well, it's just terrible because my fucking spells, man. All right, so I reduce that ass, and then I misty step back
my
behind
fucking
Abel
full
and
complement of spells.
You misty step.
I misty step back behind Abel and no, I can't
Only
do
if
that.
it's a
Can I
bonus
do that?
action.
No,
you
because
can't.
enlarge reduces.
It's a bonus action, but I
Yeah.
cast a spell,
Yeah.
so I can't
Yeah.
cast a spell and
Yeah.
then do it, right?
right.
Nope.
Okay, so
That's right.
yeah, so that's
You could
that's me.
just
No, he went.
But I can't
he had
because
to
I
go
moved my
30
full
feet
30
to
feet.
get in front of us.
He's used his full.
And now it's the Durger's turn.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Don't even
great.
worry.
real smart.
Guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you moved up 30 feet, you got to be within 30 feet of all the Durgers. And you hear, and they go and close on you. You feel as though you are surrounded by Durgers now. I'm not going to lie to you. It doesn't smell good.
God
And-
damn it, Jonas! I feel like I brought this on by joking about you running away. I take some responsibility.
and the first one, who's invisible, takes a swipe at you. He gets a 15.
Okay, that misses because I've got mage armor.
Oof. What's your AC?
16.
Ugh. I mean, yay.
Tom's still
Yeah.
mad about last time.
Bring it,
I know. All right.
motherfucker.
Okay. All right. The next one who's he's not invisible anymore.
Uh-huh.
The next one who's invisible, he gets a 14.
Oh yes, that just clink.
All right. The next one, he gets a 6. And the next one, the last attack,
This is the one that he reduced.
the one that he reduced, it got a 10. Never
Wow.
mind.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
take all
well.
those.
It's like he did like a breakdancing head spin.
Exactly.
And now just
Yeah.
whiff.
Remember how you wanted to be you sort of want to be a monk that like fought with martial arts? Well, you kind of look like that right now.
That's how-
with your 6 strength, just like dodging and like
Look,
sidestepping.
Phil near. It's glorious. His body's too skinny. They can't hit it.
Oh, the flowing robes. What? Well done, Ionis. They don't know where your legs actually are.
That boy's all pantaloon.
I'm looking back at Phil Near and Abel wide eyed, like I don't even know what the fuck is happening, but it's happening. So it's just
All right, Saber. What does Saber
Okay.
do?
okay. How far away is Saber?
He's back where you started, right?
He's with
At this point, he's like 30.
yeah, he's back where you started.
Right, he's like 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. Can Saber run up and give me the help action?
He can, yeah. You have to wait, obviously, to your next turn to use it, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You don't need help on a Misty
he's-
Step.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But but don't forget, you got to pick one of the people for him to help you attack, right? So he
No,
doesn't
you said I just have to. It just whoever I attack he just has to help me.
Yeah.
he'll help you, whoever you attack. So you have to pick the person you're going to attack, and he can go and like start to
I'll
feint
pick
around
that-
them, and
I'll pick that
And, like,
person. I'll pick that
hiss.
person when I attack.
I don't think that's how it works, man.
That is how it works. I'm not
Man.
attacking anybody yet.
As much as it hurts me to say this, I think John's right.
Is he?
I think you help the person, not the target.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'll look it up.
Well, then you know what?
The one time Sam and I are going to agree on something.
Let's keep it. In my other game, I'm gonna have a familiar. So I like the pro familiar
you like
stance.
that? You like that? That
So he
premise?
just helps you. He just helps you.
He just helps me. Yeah.
He just helps you attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So Filnir.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go after the one that was giant and has since been reduced.
Hold on. a second.
Wait. Rules clarification.
Okay, I'm gonna read the paragraph on the help action.
Oh no. Okay.
Alternatively, you can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you. You feint, distract the target, or in some other way team up to make your ally's attack more effective. If your ally attacks the target before your next turn, the first attack roll is made with advantage. So you do.
I have to pick.
Well, in theory, Saber is picking a target to
Okay, so
sort of
Saber-
distract, and then you poke it, you get advantage.
Saber is picking the Durgar that it can see.
They can
closest
see
to
all
me.
of them
They
They're
all.
all-
I
they
thought.
all-
once
They
they-
all become visible once
when
they
they
attack.
once they attack. Yeah.
Oh,
once they
fantastic.
attacked.
Okay. So if I'm surrounded, there's one in front of me to the left. Saber
All right.
does not like that one.
Okay.
Okay.
So all right, well, I'll keep it simple. And I'm just going to attack.
And don't forget, you have fairy fire on you. Like you guys are all glowing violet still.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it'll look
thanks.
super
Thanks
cool
for
when I
reminding
attack.
us.
It'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
ravish. If that's a thing.
Yes.
All right.
And you're attacking the one that you have.
Now I'm gonna attack the one I have the hex on.
right?
Yeah, so I got a 12.
All right. That is going to. Oh wait, now that he's his normal size. Let me see. Sorry. That is going to miss.
Man, oh man.
Shit.
Okay.
All right, and I guess I had to move. He's up on Jonas, right? So I guess I forgot to say
Yep.
I move up to him to hit him with my rapier. So I'll make that clear, and then I'm not going to move away. I'm going to stand in there and be ready to help Ionis if I can.
That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Boop.
That's right, Filnir. Back to back.
Ionis, your robes will not protect you forever. What are you doing so far forward?
I'm sorry. I've lost my mind.
Abel, get him
all
out of
right.
here if you can.
so the drow, he raises up his hand and he shoots you see that he has a hand crossbow mounted on his left arm, not his sword arm, and he is attacking Jonas here also, and he's missing him. I guess he rolled a 12.
Oh yeah, and misses big time. I'm still breakdancing.
Yeah, and he's gonna move. He's gonna use the rest of his movement to run slightly away behind the tree. That's about 20 feet away from where all the action is happening here.
So he has cover, basically.
He has cover. He has three quarters cover.
Awesome.
Okay. That takes it to is that it? Abel.
Abel,
next,
yeah, that's it.
So, So does 3/4 cover also cover my attacking him with the spiritual weapon? Like it's a melee attack.
If so he moved 30 feet. How far can your spiritual weapon
30
move?
30 feet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
You create a
20 feet for some
spectral
reason.
weapon. When you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. And the range on it is 60 feet, right? Okay. Oh, you're right. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Okay. In theory, if I could get the weapon to him, because it's
No
a melee
problem.
attack, the cover wouldn't,
Would
even
not
though
matter.
I'm at range. Okay.
Yeah. Would not matter.
And how far is he cowering there in cover from me?
From you, he is now he's 30 feet away from you now.
Okay.
But you have a little bit of a difficult situation because between you and him there is a scrum of Durgers and companions.
I couldn't necessarily make it to him without taking opportunity attacks.
You could. What I would do is I would give you a one roll of athletics to avoid it all.
And if I fail,
If you fail, I'll let you know, and you'll be in the scrum, and then you could either break engagement with one of the Durgers, or you could stay there and fight. Up to you.
okay.
Pretty low cost. I
Yeah.
think this is a pretty low cost proposition.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna try to run to him.
Okay.
So that's an athletics check.
Yep. DC 10.
That is a 12.
Okay. Yeah. So you can get to him. You get all the way to him.
All right, so I get to him. Now, over the back of my shoulder, I'm gonna have the spiritual weapon attack one of the same Durger that everybody's trying to hit.
Okay. The one that was embiggened.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a natural one.
Again?
Can't be. That can't be. Okay. Okay.
How is that fucking possible?
It like swings around.
There's a
And-
getting 2 in a row is like a 1 in 400 chance. Although I
It's
guess
true.
I did have a.
Wait, but
Wait a second.
isn't the spiritual weapon movement separate from your own movement?
Yeah.
It's not you. It has
No, I know, but
right.
when the drow moved, he was less than 20 feet from the scrum, but he moved 30 feet,
Right.
so I can't get it to him,
Got
but
it.
I can get it to the scrum.
Okay.
So I'm running
So-
at the drow, and I just sort of gesture over my shoulder, and my ghost spear goes into the fray. But because I wasn't
Tries to
looking,
poke a Durger.
Yeah. You weren't looking too closely at this, and what you missed when you signaled to it is that it kind of looked back at you like, wait, where? And then it saw you do like your fingers down, like you were like to hit the ground, and that's what it did. And so it hits the
it just
ground
went
again.
straight into the ground.
Yeah, it just goes straight in the ground. And it's because it's a spiritual weapon, it's not actually stuck there, but when it does, it just makes a little thwang sound.
And it feels like it did a really good job.
And it does. It's like it kind of like you can see that the spear kind of bends back to sort of like be like, hey, and I need you to roll a
Oh god!
what did we say it was? A
Charisma
DC
saving throw.
DC 14 kit saving throw.
But I feel like Paraso is going to try to talk to the weapon.
Oh, he is, but he knows. He knows.
Yeah, that was an
Oh.
11.
Sam's only
Yeah.
getting damage
Yes.
from Paraso. He's only
He says. So this time he doesn't actually say anything to you. This time he calls out to his slave and says, "Filnir, why do you continue to be friends with a man like this? I will kill him today, I promise." and you take two. You get 2 damage, two double ones on the old.
Lots of low
four.
rolls to that.
How you
Lots
like
of low
that?
rolls.
Rolling ones.
Okay.
Spear.
Okay, let's
Okay, but wait a second.
let's not say anything nasty to Paraso. Okay, you don't have the juice to do that right now.
I'm also attacking the drow.
Okay.
That, my friends, is and 20.
Woo!
That is a critical hit.
I
Yes.
changed my mind. You are pretty good. All right. All right, roll that damage.
That is 10 damage.
Oh. Is that
That's with the
even
crit?
with the
Yeah.
extra
Yeah.
crit?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
I rolled a 1 on my additional damage.
So he's not dead, but let me roll. He's gonna have to try to keep concentration on this thing. So concentration, it's gonna be a DC 10 for him. Yeah, he keeps it. He he sort of staggers back and like he still holds his hand up and is able to like keep the fire on
Son of a bitch.
on all of you, and he's still alive.
Okay.
All right, Jonas.
Okay. These guys are surrounding me and Filnir,
Yeah.
and I need. They don't seem too impressed with what we've done so far. So
They are
in
the
an
only
ones. So in an effort to gain a little bit of respect, I'm going to
From the Durgers
good
and from the
action
listeners.
starts with that intro.
and from the listeners.
Yeah, this is more
I'm
about
going to-
scribes and
I'm gonna-
fives than it is about the Durgers. I fear.
I'm going to raise my foot in the air, and I'm going to Hulk stomp on the ground and
Okay.
do a second level thunder wave.
I'm standing right next to you.
And Filnir, yes, but I'm an evoker, so I sculpt the spell around Filnir, and it's an evocation spell.
That is a proper use of a pocket.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Oh my
It-
god!
it is going to finally fucking work.
Okay,
Fives
wait.
and
So you're,
scribes.
just
Fives
to be
and
clear,
scribes.
just to be clear, you're
Yeah.
creating a pocket for Filnir, and
A pocket. Okay, so how far away is Abel?
he's 20 feet away from you.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Okay,
get hit.
so-
Saber.
So yeah, he's all right. He's all right because it's a 15-foot cube. The plane that I'm using is the plane at my feet, so it's going to go all around me and Filnir.
Okay,
And,
and you're
going
going
to
to carry a
four-
pocket for Filnir. Okay.
pocket for Filnir, and it's coming from me, and the Durgars are going to eat shit. All right,
Okay.
so here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
I gotta roll my
Pocket for
three
pocket for
D8s.
Filnir. How many pockets can you
Got a
make?
hex blade in my pocket.
The
I
other
can make
ones.
I can make
Shooting
like
a high
I can make like
I'm just casting Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave, no problem. I can make like 4 pockets. I'm good.
Okay, you're just gonna make the one pocket. Okay.
Hey, now come on. He needs a pocket for Saber, and he knows he needs a pocket for Saber.
Oh, god damn you. Okay, look. Yes, I have a pocket for Filnir and a pocket for Saber, and Saber is eating the one that was to the front and the left. Okay, so I have
Okay.
advantage on that
Okay.
fucker.
Okay.
All right, stop fucking with me. So that's shit. That's 9. That's 9 total. The spell DC is 13, and they all have to make a dex save.
A dex save.
Yeah. They're dwarves. I think they're pretty bad at dex.
Okay, so, all right.
I'm sorry, I have leveled up. It's a DC 14 now.
Oh, a DC 14. Okay, well that's
Yeah.
no problem for the first one. Oh, he got
Ah,
an
you
18.
fucking asshole. All right, so
right.
he takes half that. I guess that's 4.
Mhm.
The next one. Is
Oh, yeah.
gonna fail it. That's a 2. The next one gets a 16. That's a pass.
Fuck.
And the last one is a 4. Okay.
Okay, so two of those guys get pushed 10 feet away and take the full damage.
All right. So what's the full damage? Remind me again. It's 9, right?
9. 9.
Okay. All right. That's pretty bad.
Mm.
And I suppose it's relevant to know which one of these moved based on which one I've hexed.
Yeah. So
For when it
the
gets
one
back.
that you've the
Oh,
two
wait, hold
that-
on. Which one the 18 or the 16 Saber is attacking?
Saber
'Cause they
can't
got-
attack,
I have I have advantage.
but
so
you
they
don't.
have to
Doesn't
make
Not
matter.
an attack
Th-
roll though.
That's
Not on
that's
the-
yeah, not on a spell save.
So do I fuck. So
Only
I
on-
can't
only
roll
a spell
again for
save.
the thing? That's bullshit,
Mm-mm.
man.
No.
No, you would have had to attack instead of cast a spell.
All right, that's great. I can't do the help action for myself ever. That's stupid. All right.
No,
Good to
you
know.
can. You just have to
No,
attack.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You just have to attack. So So everybody else took 4.
Listen, don't let anybody talk you down, John. That was a good turn.
That was great.
Okay.
No, that was awesome,
Thank you.
man. That was
Okay.
incredible.
You thunder stomped the shit out of those guys.
Yeah. And you saved your sweet little mongoose.
My sweet little saber.
Okay, so the one that was embiggened that has hex, that he was pushed back, and the other one that was across from you, Filnir, has been pushed back. So Filnir no longer has any Durgers directly on him, and Ionis has 2 on his right, and Abel is squaring off against the drow by the tree.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so the Durgers, they are pretty freaked out by the fact that you have done all this like magic missile and
Yeah, we got a wizard,
thunder
bitch.
step, and that you're also basically a ninja. They're able to move up. They're not like stunned or anything, right?
No, they're not stunned. They just
Okay.
they just take half damage and that's it.
Okay, so they move up, and they all are back on you, and they all are attacking you again.
Great.
Thunder step, my ass. Of course, I mean that's not thunder step.
Thunder
It's
wave.
Thunder wave.
But he did it with a big Hulk stomp, which I think is
That was
great flavor.
incredible. Okay, all right. So, here we go. First one is gonna roll 21. Does that hit?
I'm going to cast shield, and so it doesn't hit.
Damn.
Somebody didn't plan for this encounter, my ass.
What's your what's your AC?
My AC is 16 with mage armor, and then I get +5, so that's a 21 for shield.
Okay, so that's a 21, so it still hits. This one still
No,
hits.
come on. No. He did a 21, and so my shield was a 21, so I blocked it.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, no.
Ties go to the attacker.
Yeah, the
That's-
ties
you
go
know
to
what?
the attacker.
You know what?
He has to
I'm
roll
gonna
to
take
hit
it.
you.
I'm gonna take it back, and I'm just gonna take the hit.
Well,
no shield.
listen.
I don't think you should because you got 3 more coming.
Yeah.
It's
3
good
more
for
coming.
the whole turn.
I know, but I need the shield for. Oh, you're right, because it stays up.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Shield
Stay
is
up.
up.
All-
Stays up till the
round.
beginning of your next turn.
Shield is up. Shield is up.
Okay, of course it is.
I tried.
That's
Yeah.
no, it's a good move.
Yeah.
The next one,
Yeah, see it.
a 19 misses. Look at that.
That
Look
misses.
at you, ninja. The next one, 12 misses. The next one is it's a 1, a natural 1.
Oh,
You call yourself an underdog warrior. Eat this. Okay, he's gonna go for a charisma save. He does not save. All right.
Please tell me he said that in like French accented undercommon.
Yeah, it was
Right.
definitely undercommon. Oh my god. Double
Curso just knows all the words.
8 damage for this dude.
nice.
I mean, I want you guys to win this. I as a DM, like I think about these guys. I like them, all right, the last one here is going to attack. Should he even attack? He's
I like these guys.
watching his
in
guys
there.
getting. Oh, a 23.
Wait, that was the 4th one. Was the
That's-
natural
that's-
one? Oh no.
2.
Yeah, the natural one was the 4th one.
Yeah, the natural one was the 4th one.
Oh, good.
just rolled an
Okay, you
extra
guys
one.
are right. I just
Yeah.
rolled an extra one. Oh well, that one didn't.
Can you?
hit.
I didn't get the damage on the first one.
John,
Yeah,
I wasn't
I'm
going to
gonna-
say anything, but
Okay.
I'm trying to be honest here.
Okay, that was super good. Okay, here we go. Damage for that one is 8 piercing.
Okay.
And
It's all right.
the
He's got
one
the
that
most HP of any of us.
the one that did the most true.
I'm doing-
The one that did
doing
the
okay.
critical miss took 8 damage from Paraso.
Okay.
Okay.
So that one's dead now, right?
No, he's not dead. all the Durgers are still up. And what does Saber do?
Shit, man. Saber runs over and gives Filnir advantage. Who's near
On-
Filnir?
The guy who has
Because
his
I can't
The-
I can't make him do shock and grasp or anything because I already went. So
Yep. Okay, so the guy that has his hex, the embiggened one,
Yeah.
that's now
yeah,
small.
the guy who's hexed Filnir or Saber gives
Okay.
Filnir advantage on that guy.
Okay.
Great.
all right.
All right. So, is it my turn now? They're all
Yeah,
done.
it's your turn. Yeah.
Warm it up,
All right.
Bill.
Let's try stabbing.
That's a lot of round right there.
Let's try stabbing this guy again. All right. 25.
Oh,
Much
there you
better
go.
roll.
That definitely
yes.
hits.
Oh, wait. I have advantage, so I should roll it again just in case.
Okay, yep. Just
Yeah,
in case you
roll
crit.
it.
Okay, no, 25 is still the best roll because the
25.
14 is not better. And then I will do my damage roll, which is 10 plus the
Ooh.
hex, which is another 4.
Oh, guess what? Dude is dead.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Dude goes down.
Yes.
Sweet. Oh, good. So I can actually move my hex now.
You can move it right now because it's a bonus
Yeah.
action to move it.
I'll move it to the next one that's closest to me.
Okay. That was the other one that got thunder waved last time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Copy that.
All right.
Right.
So the drow that's on Abel, that's with Abel, he says, please let me live. Let me live, sir. In common. And then he attacks you. with his short sword. Does a 14 hit?
No, because I'm still wearing my armor. I didn't bury it.
Okay. And he says, I'm just so scared. Please, sir, let me live. And then that's his turn. And it's your turn, Abel.
Sorry, I've gotten in trouble for that before. And you got a lot of body parts in that bag.
And then I stab him with my spear.
Okay.
16.
That is gonna hit. Yes, it hits.
10 damage.
And he is dead. And guess what, guys? The fairy fire is over.
Woo.
So
Awesome.
you're back to
And,
they're back to disadvantage.
They
All right.
have disadvantage.
And for my bonus, I'm going to hit the weakest looking Durger with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. That would be the one that's still on Filnir.
That is a 23.
Ooh, that hits. What's
That
your
is
damage?
11 damage.
Ooh, he is still alive, but
That's
he's
max
not looking
damage
good.
rolls on both of those.
That was great. He's
Yeah, we got the bad rolls
Yeah.
out of the way, it seems.
Right?
yeah,
Right.
good job. Okay. The Durgers are still attacking Jonas. Actually, the one that got hexed, does the hex, does he feel it? Because he tell he's hexed? He can't, right? He can't tell he's been
no,
hexed, right?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't say
Okay.
anything about
you have
that.
to say, you say something like I boil your blood, you ugly white
Sure,
dwarf,
something like that.
something like that. Yeah. So that's it though. He doesn't like necessarily feel it. Okay. He's still attacking John then.
Okay, but I attack first, yeah?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I almost skipped your turn.
Don't skip me. Don't skip me. I don't
Okay.
want to die.
Okay.
Okay, so Abel hit a Durger.
Yep.
Was that the spiritual weapon?
The one that is hexed now by Jonas. So you have 3 Durgers up on you. Drow is dead. Abel is over by the tree. The Durger that's right across, that was right in front of you, is now slumped down dead. And you have 2 to your right and 1 on your left that's right in front of Filnir.
Okay, so we're still somewhat surrounded.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You are surrounded. You are surrounded.
Okay, if I'm surrounded, I got to do another thunder wave.
You don't.
That's a quote right there.
But sure.
I guess I could Misty Step. I'm just trying to kill these
Whatever.
assholes.
How many level 2 spell
Yeah,
slots you got?
I've got one. Well, Thunder Wave is level 1.
Oh, it's
so
level
I could
1.
just do another level 1 Thunder Wave. It's just not as awesome. I just want them off me. I'm surrounded by 3 of them. Fuck.
I mean, you're doing all right so far. I mean, and they got disadvantage now on you from now on.
Right.
Hitting you because they're in the middle of the
Right.
day.
And my shield is now not up.
It's not up
Right, 'cause
anymore,
it's my
but you
turn.
don't need it now. I mean, hell, they're
We'll
gonna.
see.
I mean,
yeah, I'm not listening to you. Shut up. So,
I mean, do you have any? Do you have any area of effect cantrips? Do you have like thunderclap or something like
I
that?
don't have an area of effect cantrip now.
Oh, okay.
Um,
That's too bad.
What
That
about
would be awesome.
Burning Hands?
that's not a cantrip.
Oh, it's level 1.
Okay, how about this? So the one that Abel attacked, is where?
To your left, right in front of Filnir.
And how far away are the other two?
They're 5 feet away from that. You're
They're on
basically
ya.
surrounded. They're on you.
Okay, all right, they're on me.
You got a shocking grasp, don't you? You can reach out and shock somebody.
Yeah, but my big area effect spell is the Thunder Wave. I can hit all 3 of them.
Do what you feel, Sean.
Yeah, do what you
I'm
got to
just
do,
gonna-
man.
I'm just gonna Thunder Wave him. I mean, that's just
Okay.
all right.
Blaster's
Thunder
got to
Wave.
blast, man.
Blaster's got a blast. And that'll be if they make it 2d8.
2d8. Roll it. Let's see.
So it'll be 7.
Okay. So, and you're DC 14, right?
DC 14. Yep.
Okay. All right. And it's dexterity?
Dex. Yep.
All right. 17. That's the one that's hexed. The ones on your right, you got a 15
Oof.
and a 15.
Come
Oh,
on.
right.
What the
So they all save. And 3 damage. Oh, you're gonna hate me on this one. That one's still alive. They're all still alive. You almost killed the one that's right in front of Filnir. Almost.
That's
Okay.
my ass.
And what do you want to do? You wanna like walk away?
I can't walk away.
Why?
I mean, I suppose.
If he wants to
'Cause
take
I'm
3
fine.
opportunity attacks.
I mean, I'm going to take all 3.
Yeah, what could
they're
happen?
going to attack me anyway. They're going to attack me anyway next round.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could run over behind Abel.
Hmm?
That would be fitting. You could run over behind Abel. That kind of be a fitting like narrative choice.
No, that was I'm just trying
That
to
was
save
not
my,
nice.
trying to save my
Yeah,
second
sorry.
level slot, but that was
Well, it's
probably
done now, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm just saying that was probably stupid. So I
mean, if you want, listen, think about it like this: if you walk away, they get an attack. It's not really any different than if you stand there. But if they
right,
chase
but I
you,
could,
then
if
we
they
get an
miss,
opportunity. But
Yeah,
but
they-
either
they-
way, you're getting
yeah.
attacked next. So if
Yeah.
you walk away and they chase you, then we get an opportunity attack when
Yeah.
they leave me and when they pass near Abel. So either
Yeah.
way, you're getting hit, and they have
Right.
disadvantage.
So I'll try to do it on the run, and they all have disadvantage, like you said. Yeah. So I can push through, and who's closer, Filnir or Abel?
well, Filnir's right next to you.
I'm standing on
If
your
you-
left.
If you
I'm
if you
about
move,
20 feet away.
I'll push through and head to Abel.
okay. All right. So these guys are all going to attack you quickly, but the good news is, oh my goodness, disadvantage. So let me roll these 2 things here. All right. First one is a 13. That's a miss. Second one is a 12. That's a miss. And the last one, oh, it's a natural 1. All right. His pick comes down, and it's gonna hit him in his own damn foot, and he's gonna take a D4 damage to it, and he takes 2 damage from this, and he's got to save against Parasos. Yeah. Again with the undercommon, you must die. Okay, and so he's got to roll a charisma saving throw. A 12 is not going to do it.
Fail.
So he's going to get 2d4. Wow, this Paraso might kill somebody.
Parasos working.
No, takes 3 damage. So he's still alive.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, and good news. Guess what? You are now behind Abel. well away from the fight, my friend.
I survived.
and the Durgers are moving. The one that was last hit by Paraso moves past through the field of Filnir's reach, and he's trying to move over toward you. Filnir, you're gonna get an opportunity attack if you want it.
Of course I want it. What kind of question is that?
I give you the option. I mean,
17.
That's a hit.
All right. And then damage. This is not the hexed one, correct?
This is not the hexed one.
11.
Oh, dead. The Durger goes down. You sink your rapier into his side, and he just collapses, running toward Jonas.
Yes.
The other one's not making that mistake. He closes in on you, and he's going to attack you.
Which is funny because he only gets the one reaction.
That's right. But now he's angry.
Yeah.
Does a 12 hit you?
12 does not hit me.
Okay. And the one that's hexed by you is attacking you, and a 13 does not
Also
hit
does
you
not.
either, does it? Okay. I can't wait to get rid of this armor you guys are wearing. I just, just in general.
It seems
in
so
the
nice
sense
of you to let us have it so early.
Yeah, it was pretty early to give you all this good armor. All right. Well, it's your turn, Filner.
All right. I will go after the hexed one. Let's hope my rolls keep up.
And I think you does Saber still give him advantage, or do I have to?
Yeah, he's
because
still.
it was the hexed one. He's still alive. Huh?
Oh, sorry, it's Saber. Saber is Saber's turn. Sorry, I skipped Saber.
That's true.
Saber, does he give him advantage on the attack?
Yes.
There we go. That answers that question.
Okay, and that's it. That's the whole
Wonderful.
thing, right
All
there.
right, I will roll 2 d20s. So we'll see what we get here. 15.
That's a miss.
15 is a miss.
It's a miss. Scale mail.
Mm.
Scale mail and a shield.
Wow. All right. Well, that's what I got.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Drow is dead.
Well,
Abel is alive.
I look over at Jonas and say,
You did great job, kid. Now let us go mop up.
I go over to the whoever looks closest to death's door.
Yeah, it's the
And-
one that's been hexed. He's like right in front of Filner.
First, spear attack. That's a 20, not natural.
That hits.
Woo.
And don't even bother rolling the damage. He's dead. He's dead. Yeah,
That was
he's
a
very
9.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
and then
super dead.
I'm going to use my spiritual weapon attack on the other one.
Okay,
That's a 7.
that's a miss.
That was a natural 2.
That's a natural
so close.
natty too. Nice, good job. All right, Jonas, it's you again.
Okay. He
Only one Durger alive. Just one
Durga
left,
One Durga left. All right.
he's engaged with Filnir and soon to be engaged with Abel.
I'm gonna firebolt that Durga,
Okay,
and that is a 12.
that's a miss.
Damn it! Cannot hit with this
Okay.
firebolt.
All right, what are you gonna do? Anything else?
Nope.
Don't encourage him.
Stay-
Come on now. That
Okay.
was a good
Stay
turn.
behind.
Okay, that was good.
Stay behind Abel.
Okay. All right. So this guy is gonna attack Filnir here. Oh, that's not bad. But it's disadvantage, so 11
Negative.
is another miss. Okay. And Saber? What's Saber gonna do?
He's because I did the cantrip. He can't do much, right? So,
Oh, he can help somebody.
yeah. I mean, he'll just continue helping Filnir.
Okay.
He's just looking at Filnir. He's like, I know we can do this, buddy. I know we can do this.
Yeah.
He's pointing right at the chink in the armor.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
right up, just pointing right at it. Right in.
All right.
I'll take that
All right,
as the end
Filnir,
of
it's
his
you.
turn. All right, so I will attack.
That's it. That's
I
it.
will,
Yeah.
I will move the hex to the one that is left, right? There's just the one left.
Just the one.
And I will attack with advantage. 17.
17 hits.
Woo! All right. So let's roll some damage here.
And your hex gives a +4, right?
+4. And oops, push the 7 + 4, 11.
Tell me what you do when you sink this rapier into his wherever. You're killing him.
I put it right through the chink in the armor, and then pull it out, expecting him to still be alive, and then just watch him stand there for a second, and then just collapse.
Oh yes, dead. All right, well, good job, fellas. You have cleared these guys out. So there's blood everywhere. Obviously, you've got 4 dead Durgers, a dead drow, and a sack full of goblins and halflings.
I'm gonna run over to the sack and see if there's anybody alive in there.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Let's see here. I have a +5 on perception. That's gonna be a 12.
Okay, you see that the goblins are all dead. There are 5 halflings, and one of the halflings is only mostly dead. I would say this halfling is not. It's unconscious.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
only at a level 1.
Okay.
That is a 5. Wait a second. Before I cast Cure Wounds, I pull the halfling out of the pile of dead bodies.
Okay, good idea. That's super good idea. Okay.
Before waking, is it a he or a she?
He.
Before waking him up, I pull him out of the pile of dead bodies. I pull him a little bit away, and I say, "Jonas, we got a live one. Can you clean him?"
I can't prestidigitation on the halfling.
Awesome.
Okay.
So,
Can we get him a blanket?
Who are you? Where am I?
Just 3 badasses who killed a bunch of dirty gray dwarves.
Oh my god. Oh, we were in the caves and I don't know.
What were you doing in the
Big-
caves?
Big pile of lady bone we were bringing back. We were deal went south with the goblins, and we were pulling it back, and then suddenly we were beset upon.
Well, you're okay now. What's your name, little fella?
My name is Killy Split Toe.
Killy split what?
Split Toe.
Split toe.
Yeah. Not to be confused with the Splitoes. The Splitoes are an artisan bunch. The Split Toes, we mix with other folk.
Gotcha.
Very common last name.
What? Are you heading back to Lakeshire?
I wasn't heading anywhere. I was heading to my doom.
Well,
I was heading right to my doom. Why are we out of here? Why are we in the sun? What happened?
Well, looks like some nasty fellas from the Underdark killed all your companions and almost got you. And then they wrapped you all up and was taking you somewhere.
He looks around. He sort of has the realization of what is going on here, and he sees the halflings on the ground, and he
Don't panic now.
up.
Hold on, stay with me.
he crawls up, and he says, Dilly, Split Toe, Dilly, get up, Dilly, Split Toe. And Dilly doesn't.
Does
dally.
Dilly get up?
No, Dilly doesn't get up.
Dally.
Yeah.
It's so
Dilly
stupid.
continues to dally. And he sort of takes a big look. He says, "Where's my lady bone? Where's my lady bone?"
Well, I don't rightly know what lady bone is because I'm assuming it's not what I think it is. But I'm real sorry to hear about your friend. If you want, I got this hole dug already. I was gonna put my armor in it, but well, it seems about right for a halfling if we want to give him a proper burial.
Why would we bury them here? We bury them lakeside. We have to bring them back? We have to bring them all back.
The goblins too?
Well, they have families too, I suppose. I don't know
Do
where
they
live.
I don't know a whole lot about goblins. I thought they were more sort of like this is like spontaneous generation.
No, they run in family units. They are in tribes. They're very familial. He sort of clears his eyes and looks down at his clothes, which are all totally clean, and he doesn't really understand what the hell that's all about. Cleaner than when he went in the mines, and he sort of like freaks out a little bit, and then he looks up and he sees Filnir, and he sort of pulls back a little bit, and he sticks a finger up and goes, You. They're looking for you.
Who's looking for me?
You're the one from Neverwinter. You're the Neverwinter elf.
Am I?
They're looking for you. The Neverwinter guards are on the lookout. They're Did you kill Edgar of Neverwinter? Was that you?
Oh, of course not.
Well, the half-elves are saying so, but saying you're not. But the Neverwinter folk are absolutely convinced that it was you.
Why?
You're the most wanted man in at least in the embassy part of town. Not in Old Town, obviously, but in the embassy town, you're the most wanted half-elf there is now.
Oh, shit.
My goodness.
Shit on me.
I will not.
Sorry. It's an expression I picked up.
Oh. As I thought
No worries. This is just far worse than I thought it was, Filnir.
Strange request. I do not know what to say. That man was like a second father to me. I would never have hurt him, but I have heard rumors that they were looking for me. What did you say your name was?
Say it to the birds, man. I don't actually know. I don't care. I don't know that. I'm no friend of the tall folk. No offense, tall folk.
A little taken, a little.
Yeah, I mean, we did just kind of put it on the line for you here.
Yeah.
I suppose. Thank you.
Listen,
Thank you.
I gotta tell you, this fella here, he didn't do the murder they're saying he did, but I don't want you to make any mistake. We are bad men, and we are wanted men. So, but we're wanted men who saved you. Well, no, just you. And if we can figure out a way to do it that's not hauling them in a giant bloody net pile, we'll bring your friends' bodies back too. But we need some help laying low.
Well, I mean, I know the woods around here quite well. I'm a Ladybone trader, so I
All right, you got to tell me what Ladybone is right now, because every time you say that, it's really distracting.
Well, I mean, your half elf knows, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Ladybone is it's what we're famous for here. It's a kind of coral that we harvest from the lake. I say we. I'm not lucky enough to be one of the 5 families that do that. And we make it into a kind of a clear wall that you can see through, and you put it in a hole in a building, and you can see right through it, and the light comes in, it shines through it, and it makes the inside of your house pink or green, or they're playing around with blue now too. It's really quite lovely.
I thought everything that could be invented had been invented. That is something else.
It's beautiful. It's it's why Lakeshire is so rich.
So what were you doing digging in caves for it?
Well, I okay. I mean, I wasn't. It's very tightly restricted who we're allowed to trade with. And if you're not trading to some of the larger cities of Faerun or to Prince Adarin's traders, you can get much, much more money for it, for trading it with others. But it's dangerous business, as you can imagine.
Like goblins.
Well, they are a means to an end. They are our go-between. Very, very nice folk, but every once in a while they try to change the deal in midstream.
So you were trading with the fellas from the Underdark, is what I'm getting reading between the lines here. You were down in the caves. The goblins was your go-betweens. A bunch of Underdark fellas tried to murder you.
Mostly succeeded.
What would they need with the clear things that let light in?
The Lady Bone, it's quite beautiful.
But not to people who like the dark.
But they didn't want it built as we call them wind blockers that you can see through. And these wind blockers you can see through are usually 5 feet by 5 feet, 2 feet by 3 feet, that size. That's that sort of size. They wanted all very small coin-like sizes that were thin.
Like that deep gnome we saw.
I don't know the deep gnome that you saw.
Filnir, like that deep gnome we saw.
Yes, like the deep gnome we saw. Yeah.
It's all starting to come together.
You make them into
okay.
glass.
What can we come up with a shorter name for a device that blocks the wind? How about just like a windy?
A windy blow.
Wait, no, that sounds too much like windy. How about just a window?
Oh, well, I do like it, sir. I'm not in charge of such things, though.
Windoid? No, we'll stick with window.
But I heard the goblins say that they were using these small discuses as a way to lend themselves the ability to exist out in the sunlight. So we call them lenders, and yes, that's it. Lenders.
And where do you wear lenders? Where do you put them on your body?
Outside.
So
I think they were trying to block their eyes.
Another question, just in case we might run into some more of these fellas out here. Deal went bad. They kill everybody involved. Why are they bringing you up here outside the caves?
I don't know. Do you think we can quickly look for my Lady Bone? Do you mind if I look for my Lady Bone?
Find a nickel.
So he gets up. He doesn't even stop for the ability. He starts rooting through the Durgers, the Drow.
So we're not talking about like a cartload here. It's something that could fit in somebody's pocket.
Yeah, it's a small bag. It looks like a coin bag, actually.
Okay. So we're all searching.
Yeah.
Should we do perceptions?
Right. Perception checks, yeah.
All right.
18.
Okay.
6.
Okay. Yep. One is enough. So, Abel, you immediately find this
7 for me.
7. So, Abel, you immediately find this coin bag that has what looks like, glasses lenses, made of pink and blue and green, see-through glass. Like if you put it up, it creates the same effect as like welding glasses might. So it's pretty dark and obscured, but you can make things out on the other side of it. You also find several small satchels of silver coins. All together, it all equals about 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
And you also find a potion that is purple and bubbly, and you find a note that's curled up. And remind me of the languages that you speak. I'm sorry. I need to keep reminding myself.
Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish for me.
And how about you, Tim?
Filnir speaks Elvish, Halfling, and Common, obviously.
Okay. John, how about you?
Yeah, common, dwarvish, and elvish.
Okay, so together, Abel and Jonas can kind of make this out. It's written in Dwarvish characters, but it's in a language you don't speak. But it's fairly. Oh, sorry, it's in Elvish. Sorry, it's written in Elvish script, and it's what you see is you sort of make out some numbers and some statuses. So it's 20 dead. And then there's some more words. You see alive, and you see this, it's like a symbol for small and the symbol for person. And then you see clear as a day, same as Elvish, 100 platinum. And then you see a name, Bezlith Lultal.
Have we heard that name before?
Not from me, you haven't.
Okay. I'm just double checking.
Yeah.
Huh.
Abel, I think we might need to go back and check on those halflings that we passed along the way. I know you didn't believe me, but you saw that your legs had disappeared in the ground. There was something there.
Well, what do you take this to mean?
You guys saw other halflings? What does that note say? Can I see that note?
Well, do you read the language of the Underdark?
Who's asking?
I am. I'm asking you.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I can read. I can read the Underdark. I can read Undercommon. Yes, I can read and speak Undercommon. Yes, very, very well.
All right. I let him look at the note. I do not let him have the bag of Ladybone.
Okay, it says he reads it. He says, "Okay, oh my goodness, I think these men were headhunters." It says, 20 dead, but only less than 1 day, or alive, small folk. If you deliver, payment is 100 platinum or 3 personal favors of Bezlith Lulatul. Who's Bezlith Lulatul? Do you know?
I was hoping you would know.
No idea.
I don't know. This is a noble name, though. It's not a commoner. It's not a commoner. It's a drow name.
It's a drow name.
This is a drow name. Yes. 100 platinum.
So it looks like somebody down there in them caves is really wants some small folk bad, live or fresh dead.
Why would they want alive or fresh dead? It doesn't make any sense. What would they do with them?
All sorts of nefarious magical experiments.
And I give Jonas a side eye.
These wizards, man.
I agree wholeheartedly. Many of us study magic and use it for good, but it can also be used for great evil.
I've heard some people refer to necromancers as just healers who don't give up, but I don't know that too many other people take that view.
And then you see that the Killy stands up and he's holding the note still, right? You let him hold the note, right? So he's holding the note and he walks over to the other halfling that he was sort of crawled to, and he gets down on his knees and he kisses him on the forehead, and he looks back at you guys and he says, "You mean they were gonna raise us back up? They were gonna use our bodies?"
I mean, we don't know exactly what they were going to do. They might have electrocuted you or minced you up into a fine paste. Luckily, this is the fates we saved you from. Run through a giant meat grinder. Psychological experiments. Make you hate
Abel,
yourself on the inside.
I think we'll get the gist that we don't know what the bodies are.
Horrible sociological experiments where they lock you all in a room
there's a
and
fancy
see
word.
who eats who first.
I don't want them to do that.
That's good.
With anyone. I don't. I want to get back to town immediately. I don't. Can we burn them?
Burn the bodies?
Burn the bodies. I don't. If we can't bring them back right now, I don't want to leave them.
Well, I mean, I think we could maybe bring them back, but it looked bad in this giant net bag with the poles and everything.
I don't think I should be amongst the people bringing back a bunch of dead halflings to Lakeshire.
Yeah.
As of now.
We could burn them here among the dead Duergar and Drow.
We got a guy who's real good at fire.
Yes, he is.
Can I have that note back?
Sure.
Okay. I'm also going to search the drow for any sort of magical doodads. Oh, and I tossed the potion over to Jonas.
I was just about to say, can I do a quick Arcana check on the potion?
Say, hey, this looks like it's up your alley.
I got a 16 on the Arcana.
Yep, it's a potion of clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance.
Yep.
Interesting.
There's a lot that can be done with a potion of clairvoyance. But unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until next week to find out what that's the end of this episode. Good fight, fellas. Little twist in here with a new baddie on this side of the wall, on this side of the front line.
Well, and we heard the stories about Duergar's taking people everywhere. So
yeah, slaves and all that stuff.
Seems like whatever it is, this may be the center of it.
Yep.
So many different plot threads to pull.
Well done.
Don't worry.
Which thread will we pull on first?
They're all together. You can trust.
You mean
me.
they're all going to build to a satisfying narrative conclusion?
Yeah, that's right. Call me Tom J.J. Abrams Blaylock.
You know what? I think we just walk the other way.
Don't do it, you jerks.
Might I remind you all, there is a very powerful wizard that is bent on our destruction. Very nice to meet you, halfling. Goodbye.
Good luck with them Underdark fellas.
Well, that's the episode, guys. Good work. And
Dirty
come back,
deals in the dark.
next time when we see what they do with this potion of clairvoyance and we see what they decide to do with the bodies and whether they're going to go to the waterfall or to the town. It sounds like a lot of hard choices you have.
What's the sign off, Tim?
Yeah, Tim, what's your sign off today?
What's the sign off?
Oh, bugger.
Drink that potion of clairvoyance and you will know.
That's good. That's pretty good.
Very nice. Very nice.
So good. All right, come on back. Give us those 5s and scribes, and keep it coming. We'll see you. We'll see you in the next episode.
Gotta get those 5 and scribes. Shooby doo ba da ba ba ba
Shooby dooby. Shoop.
Oh my God! Everybody's listening to that, guys. Oh, we're trying to sing along, but it doesn't really work with this social distancing thing. The timing doesn't quite line up.
Man,
hey, everybody!
You're 3,000 miles away from me. Don't talk to me about social distancing.
That's true. We are quite
doing
far
our part.
apart.
We are doing our part right now.
Which is why we can bring you new stuff constantly. I mean, that's good, right? Let's see the
excellent.
positive out of this whole thing. So anyway, we are here, and we have the results from the vote that we posted on Facebook and Twitter and Reddit.
Yeah, some
And,
people are happy, but I am drinking.
Tom is drinking. Yeah, Tom is drinking. Tom had a whopping 8.2% of the votes, which that's pretty good.
Tommy the Sliver Blaylock. That's what I've been called since I was a little boy. Little Sliv. Little Sliv. One time I went to the movies with Sam, and I went in, and I went to urinate at the small urinal, and I walked up, and I said, "Oh man, I got the short, chumpy one," and everybody in the whole damn bathroom turned around to look, and then I said, "Oh, I'm talking about my penis."
Oh my god!
TMI potentially.
Oh, sorry, Sliver. Tommy the Sliver.
All right, so you've heard Tom's results.
We all have
From birth. It's genetic.
My dad was a big one. I don't know. He was not a
Okay, wait
sliver.
a second. Should we shooby-doop out and then
Shooby-doo,
come
and then
try
come
it
back
again.
in.
We're gonna start
Let's cut
again.
all this.
Cut all
No,
this
Cut
out.
all
no,
this.
I refuse. I am not cutting any of this.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Dungeons Bads podcast. We've got the results of
Oh,
our
yeah.
mini painting contest.
So excited. I haven't been drinking at all.
Tom
yeah.
did great, but he
Tom
did
did
finish
great.
with only 8% of the vote. He doesn't have anything to say about that. On to the next one.
So
My penis is really big.
Oh god damn it! God damn it!
again with the shooby doops. We're gonna stop with the resets here. I promise. So I came in with Phil Neer's paint job, which I thought I should have been represented better than this. I'm disappointed in all of you out there. 18% of the votes were for me. But, thank you to everyone who voted for me. Clearly, my marketing campaign of my 4-year-old did not help much.
Well, and if you had magnification, you probably could have come in second at least.
I think your 4-year-old really pushed you over the 8% mark. That's what I think.
All right. So the last two had very similar numbers. Yeah, there was very similar numbers. 32%, 32.8, excuse me, and 41% were the final numbers.
Similar-ish.
Similar-ish. And I will just go straight to the winner because that means we know who the second place one is, right? Right? Does that work?
Sure.
Beauty
That's
beauty
Sure, and I don't
Let's
mind
do
being
it.
skipped. Listen, I voted for John too.
Yeah.
Congratulations, John.
Yes!
You were the winner. I think the fireballs took it over the edge.
They really.
I really
liked
do.
it. I brought the fire to it. There we go.
Not a lot
Yeah.
of people commented. I really like the texture on the robes.
Yeah, the robes are great.
Very neatly painted, and your eyes.
Eyes
you
were
really,
so
you-
good.
You pulled the eyes off.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. That took some doing, but
Also, zero bleed from the neck and head areas to your robes. Okay,
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know why.
John may have the
that's
steadiest
hard to
hand
do.
of all of us.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I did spend a little extra. I didn't spend the money on the thing that the miniature stands on. I just used a little stupid cup, and I used that extra money on my brushes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Your eyes didn't look buggy at all.
Okay. Listen.
I think Tom just threw a finger up there.
you guys were stiff competition. It was I saw Tim's eyes come out, and I was like, oh, I don't know.
But
John,
you know what?
thank you.
You know
Thank
what's
you.
not gonna be stiff? That creamy Justin's peanut butter.
Oh my
Not
God.
stiff at all.
Yeah,
Fresh.
Justin's, it's
sweetened with
I
honey.
got you the kind with honey.
Oh, with the honey on
with
top.
honey.
Oh, Tom, you're taking care of me, man. I'm so excited.
I sent it to you. I'm hoping that it arrives shortly, so you can post a photo of it.
Yeah.
With you eating it.
Just wipe it down
with a
first.
spoon.
Wipe it down.
Yeah, right. Well, somebody
Yeah.
definitely knocked on my door and left something, but I was afraid to go outside. So
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
okay, I'll go check and see what it was.
It's just a jar of peanut butter that Tom's
Yeah.
licked from cat
Yeah.
base.
Regards from New York City.
Hey, come on now.
Oh, sorry.
All right, everybody. That'll do it for us for today. Please stay tuned next week. We'll have some more stuff coming at you.
And
Thanks,
thank you
all.
for all your votes. Thank you so much, guys.
Yes,
It was
thank you for
great.
listening
We had a lot
again.
of fun.
5s and
And
scribes.
thanks
Pop some
for-
reviews. Hey, there's a new site called Podchaser that takes reviews. It's not just Apple. So if you feel like you've done one on Apple and you just want to just praise us even more,
You just want to review the crap out of it.
yeah, go hit a
And-
Podchaser. That could help us.
And listen, if you see the first review is from Sliver 3.5, it's not me.
Good grief.
Oh my God.
On
I'm a spit
that
take all
note,
over my computer. Jesus.
I would also like to say thanks, everybody, for letting our mouths speak into your ear holes in this difficult time.
Yeah. It feels like we're close, but we're not
Yeah.
really that close. This
Yeah.
is safe. This
But
is safe
we're
entertainment.
thinking about you, and we're glad if we can provide even a little bit of levity in these trying times.
Indeed.
All right.
Toodaloo.
See you guys later.
Take care.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.